I'm Selena.
I'm Joe.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Jerry.
Hey there! When talking about traditional Taiwanese temple celebration, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Zhen-Tou and nothing else.
Exactly!
Are you eager to know more about this particular art form?
Of course.
Then pay attention to what is coming next.
Our topic is an exploration on the relationship between Zhen-Tou and teenagers.
Our outline includes introduction, methodology, data and analysis, findings and discussion, conclusion and suggestions. So here we go.
The first time I went to a Zhen-Tou activity, I was only 10 years old. Ever since then, I've had a great interest in it. However, many people have negative stereotypes to those who join in Zhen-Tou. Therefore, we wonder if the stereotype is real, and we're curious about the relationship between Zhen-Tou and juveniles.
Let's begin with a brief introduction of Zhen-Tou. Zhen-Tou plays an important role in Taiwanese culture and religion. In the past, people had a very difficult time. Religion is the only thing that people can rely on. And Zhen-Tou is kind of party for God in order to give thanks. By the way, did you remember the movie 鼎陶 released in 2012? The movie met with high praise and box office success. As soon as it was on, Zhen-Tou suddenly became the hottest issue.
In this research, we adopted such methodology as interview, literature review, questionnaire, and data and analysis.
In order to understand the real Zhen-Tou, we interviewed an expert, Zhen Nanfa, who had devoted himself to Zhen-Tou over the past 30 years. We also followed the pilgrimage teams in person several times and conducted surveys. The following are research questions.
The first research question is to explore the origin, formation, and significance of Zhen-Tou. The history of Zhen-Tou is dated back to Fujian and Guangdong provinces in Qing Dynasty.
And its purposes are to protect the residents, to amuse gods and people, compete skills with other groups, gain resources such as water, and show their gratitude toward gods.
Zhen-Tou can be divided into two categories, Wenzhen and Wuzhen. Wenzhen features storytelling, singing, and dancing. The most famous groups are Niuli Zhen and Hakka ethnos. Meanwhile, martial arts seem to feature heavily in the performance of Wuzhen. Songjiang Zhen and the Eight Generals are well-known groups.
The second question is to unveil the subtle relationship between teenagers and Zhen-Tou. We discuss it from three angles: the attraction, the positive and negative effect, and the public's viewpoint toward teenage participation.
The participants of our questionnaires include three groups: the member of Zhen-Tou, the public, and the students. The student includes college students and high school students, and the public includes parents, teachers, and others.
From this bar chart, 60% of teenagers join in Zhen-Tou to learn folk skills. 46% join to make friends. Another reason is longing for the sense of belonging, which makes up for lacking family love.
And the 60% of the members revealed that the greatest advantage is expanding their social network after participation. 46% is to learn traditional folk skills. Other advantages are to learn to behave politely and develop positive attitudes.
However, 77% of the members expressed that there are no disadvantages from participation. Yet, 11% showed they didn't keep good hours thereafter. 10% started to smoke, 9% tried to drink, 3% took drugs, and only 1% did worse on schoolwork. According to this analysis, most of the members didn't consider their deviant behavior serious.
Following, let's move on to the students' opinions. Up to 85% of students thought after the participation, the members will hold positive attitude. 83% became more polite and 69% learned folk skills. According to our analysis, most students hold positive impression on the juvenile participants. This might be because they have more time and chances to understand what the participants are exactly doing.
Nevertheless, 35% of students pointed out those juvenile members started to smoke after their participation. 30% kept bed hours. 26% began drinking, and 25% estranged from their family.
And these data suggest the numbers of smoking and drinking, which reported from the students, are 3 times larger than those reported from the participants. Therefore, we assume that those who do not join in Zhen-Tou still have considerable negative stereotypes.
According to the public's opinion, learning folk skill covered 48%, expanding social network 43%, earning extra income 24%, and holding positive attitude covered the least 19%. We found out that the good behavior which the public agreed were far fewer than those students agreed.
As for the public's opinion on bad influences, keeping bad hours covers 33%. Joining in gangs covers 29%. Becoming more irritable and getting rude covers the least, 24%. These results are quite close to those of students, both of which are under 30% with each bad behaviors.
Contrary to results out of a literature review and survey, the literature review points out a negative viewpoint, while the survey disclosed a positive one. According to our analysis, teenagers' opinions are changing because Zhen-Tou is now seen as a kind of subculture, especially after influenced by the movie Zhen-Tou.
Consequently, we jump into the conclusion as follows. Zhen-Tou has developed a kind of popular subculture among teenagers, and it is increasingly winning public's recognition. Nevertheless, the stereotypes still existed among the public. Zhen-Tou is a valuable culture that deserves to be inherited.
Finally, we offer the following suggestions. In order to get rid of negative stereotypes, members of Zhen-Tou must quit bad habits and avoid illegal behaviors so as to be accepted by the society. Moreover, the public may keep an open mind to accept the subculture of Zhen-Tou. Most of all, our government may support and promote relating activities.
Based on our suggestion, this valuable Taiwanese folklore can be passed on to future generations. And these are references.
Thank you for your attention.